Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, 10th chapter, Vibhuti Yogam, Sloka number 32. Shri Bhagavanu Vacha Sarganamadhirantascha Madhyam Chaivahamarjuna Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam Vadah Pravadatamaham. The glory of the Lord, the glory of me, and the glory of the world. They are not three separate. If I look at myself from the Atma standpoint, from the higher reality, higher order of reality, Atma is same. So Bhagavan, when he is explaining his Vibhuti here, so far we have seen nearly 45 different indicators where how we can locate or feel the presence of the Lord. These specifications not for the advanced student actually. They are only for the Adhama or Madhyama Adhikari. So Arjuna wants this specification because he is not yet reached to the higher level of understanding the Atma Tattva incomplete. Still he is in a Bhakti Yoga. But slowly the Bhakti Yoga has to transform and culminate into the Jnana Nishta. Anyhow, these are very useful for us. Every sadhaka can take some important messages from each and every thing what Lord is mentioning here. We saw this shloka in the last class. Sarganam Adirantascha. In this creation, I am only beginning of the creation, in the middle of the creation, and at the end of the creation also. Then no need to say that Adi, Anta, Madhya. But why is telling that if you are only there, Ahameva Sameva Gre Nanyat Sadasat Param Paschadaham Yade Tacha Yovasishyeta Sosmyaham. This is the first shloka of the Chatushloki Bhagavatam. He is saying because we are confined by the concept of the time. Okay, you can take in this way and think in this way. But from the absolute standpoint, there is no time. Today we are going to see some other words where we analyze about the time. Already we are talking about it when Kalam Kalayatam Asmi, Kalayatam Kalam Asmi. Out of the calculators, I am the best calculator. Anyhow, Sarganam Adirantascha Madhyascha. There is one Sanskrit poet. Sanskrit poets are very intelligent and they are very uh, good in composing the slokas whenever needed according to the situation. Sometimes to make somebody to laugh also they will create the slokas. To please the king or the audience they will create, even like a joke like also they will create some slokas. Regarding this point, there is one sloka told by one poor Brahmana. Mostly these Sanskrit scholars those days, Brahmanas are very poor. They won't bother about much. Whatever is minimum available enough for them. Whenever they want, they will go for begging. Those days, the king or the other leaders of the society, they used to give plenty because their aim is only looking into the Shastra Veda all the time. So they should not forget whatever they studied. So they will keep on do that many things. So one Sanskrit poet says that he's very poor. He went to the king with a very old torn clothes like our Kuchela. Kuchela name itself is okay. The dress which he wore is very dirty and with a lot of damage and all. This Brahman also Adi Madhyantarahitam Dashahinam Puratanam Advitiyam Aham Vande Madvastram Sadrushim Harim. I salute to my clothes, which are no beginning, no end, and no middle. That means we cannot say which side is at top or which side is down. We cannot find out. Adi Madhyantarahitam. Dashahinam. There is no border, anything. Everywhere holes are there. Everywhere upside downs, they were there like that. And it is very Puratana. All these attributes are told to God, no? Atma. So, Adi Madhyantarahitam, Dashahinam, Dasha means the direction. There is no, you cannot find out which is the border or like that. It's completely worn out, gone. Puratanam, but it is, I'm using it. It is very old, ancient. And there is nothing equal to my this cloth anywhere. Advitiyam. Advitiyam means there is no matching. Such a beautiful, my not beautiful. Aham. Aham vande madvastram. I salute to my clothes, which is similar to the Lord Hari. See, by saying that, he made the audience and the king also, and king understood that he wants something from him. His dress, my dress is so. Instead of crying and begging like that, he made a nice Sanskrit shloka. Okay, just for fun. Good. Okay. Then Adhyatma Vidya Vidyanam. That also we elaboratedly discussed. Out of the so many different knowledges or the branches of knowledge, so many are there. Those days, generally, the Vedangas and only those things people will talk. Otherwise, other people very easily from their family background, a agriculture boy will learn from their parents agriculture how to do. A businessman community boy, he will learn from his father. Any work like that very easily. They need not struggle much for it. Only thing they have to do sincerely that. But these Brahmanas or Panditas, educated, they used to go for the Vedangas, Tarkas, Nyaya, Mimamsa, Vyakaranam and all that. Now, there are so many branches of knowledge. In one medicine, if you take, So many specializations. If you take one technology, communication, everywhere, so many branches. But let me tell you, out of all this, Adhyatma Vidya is the only Vidya. All other things are all not Vidya, they are all Avidya. That is, so that Atma Vidya, I am that. Adhyatma Vidya means Atma Vidya, self-knowledge. Then Vada Pravadatamaham. This only we are started discussing the last word. Here, out of variety of discussions, I am the Vadaha. What are the variety of discussions? Generally, not topic wise, not topic wise. Vadaha, Vivadaha, Jalpaha. I used to say one more also, Vitandavadam, because in our language also, Vitandavadam pannare kanna, Vitandavadam. Anyhow, we can take it as a 4 or 3 also. What is Vivada? In Vivada, it is only to make the other person to shut his mouth. I want to make him silence by with my argument and all that. Whether he is telling right or not, I don't want. Because he says, she says, I won't accept. That is the mentality. Vada. I have to argue for everything, I have to reject for everything. Some people will be like that. Not some, many. Vado na avalambyaha. Narada Bhakti Sutra says, never engage in that kind of argument. So Vadaha generates the heat. Swami Chinmayananda used to tell, in Vada, heat will generate. But in Vivada. In Vada, the light will generate. Light means Gnana. Jalpa is worthless, time waste. Jalpa. Meaningless, simply. Therefore, Vivada generates heat, Vada generates the light, and Jalpa kills the time, wastes the time, wastage of time. About this also there is one Subhashita. This also nice Subhashitam. What it says, if it is Shruti Sammatam and Yukti Sammatam, Shruti Yukti Sammatam, if it is, that is said by anybody, you accept it. This Shruti Sammatam, Yukti Sammatam. So here it is said, Yukti Yuktam Vacho Grahyam. Shruti not told in this Subhashita, because Yukti is always should be supported by Shruti. Yukti Yuktam Vacho Grahyam. If it is reasonable, right, logical, supported by the Shruti, that words you take it. Baladapi Shukadapi. If those words are told by a small child or by a parrot, okay, you take it. But it is Yukti Yuktam, Shruti Sammatam. But if it is not Yukti Yuktam, Shruti Sammatam, Yuktihinam Vachastyajam. If it is not Yukti Yuktam, Shruti Yuktam, Shruti Sammatam, you give it up them. Baladapi Shukadapi. Even it is told by anybody of small child or even the Suka Maharshi. That is the beauty in this Subhashita. The poet used Shuka 2 times. In the first line, Shuka is the parrot, because parrot also, if you teach few words, it will keep on tell that. If you keep a parrot in the front of your house door and you teach it to it, welcome, then it will keep on tell. If anybody comes, welcome. So here second line Shuka is Shuka Maharshi. Even if it is not Shruti Sammatam, Yukti Sammatam, even if it is Shuka says, even the Lord comes and says, you need not accept, give it up. Tyajam. Therefore, Vada ultimately what it gives. So two persons will discuss both calmly, coolly, put their views in front and listen, give time for the other person also to speak. But generally, when we talk with normally also, before when the other person is talking, we'll plan inside what I have to talk. When you are talking, the other person also will say do the same thing. That means nobody is not listening to anybody. Nobody. Waste. Why? So ego there. So it is not really you want to share or you want to know, or then after discussing, take it which is good for both of you, like that. That's why I want to say finally, Artha Nirnaya Hetutvat Vadaha Subhakaram Lavakaram. Artha Nirnayam. Artha Nirnayam is the fact, the truth, and the best which is beneficial for both of us. Because of that, Vadaha is always should be followed. Sri Krishna Arjuna Samvade. Okay. Then the next shloka, 33rd shloka. Aksharanam akarosmi. Aksharanam द्वन्द्वः सामासिकस्य च द्वन्द्वः साम् अहमेवाक्षयः कालः धाताहं विश्वतो मुखः. Out of the alphabets, I am the Akara. Aksharanam Aham Akaraha Asmi. Before that, some other place Bhagavan said about the Omkara also. There he mentioned Giranam. Giri means words. Out of the words, Shabdam, I am the Omkara, because Omkara is not a monosyllable. But we say Ekaksharam Brahma like that. But it is not Ekaksharam. It is a combination of the A, U, Ma. So then we should take it as a word. So from that angle, Bhagavan said before, this Omkara is I am, that is the word. I am among the vocabularies. But here, especially, he is mentioning that out of the letters Akshara, Akshara means which doesn't have any distraction. Aksharam, Ksharam Nasti Aksharam. That means what is Shashvatam. How come these alphabets letters are Shashvatam? When I speak only you are able to listen any word. If I am not speaking, it is not there. Then how you can say these letters, alphabets are Shashvatam? Particularly here we are talking Akara. To highlight and say that Bhagavan, I am the Akaraha in Aksharanam, because that is the beginning of the alphabet, Sanskrit alphabets. In any of our Indian languages except that dead language English. But I am talking to you in English only. from so many angles. That is a very, very poorest and meaningless language. I told before also. There are whatever 28 alphabets in English. I didn't remember. Okay. Huh? Okay. You three are telling three differently. Okay, I am also. Okay. 26. If you see from, you say everything from A to Z, there is no A. But when you are going to utter a word art, you say you write A. But when you are learning alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, you keep spelling like that. There is no A at all. So you say something and you want me pronounce something and you put a one letter and ask me this is silent. What is this? Like this, so many confusions are there. I have to call everybody she only. You cannot address any. Then you have to add another word in the front. Huh? Uh, you honorable, justice, this, that, oh Lord. But in you word, but we have in every our languages uh, how to respect. Okay? How to respect in a singular, in a dual, in a plural case. So our language is so systematic and perfect that Sanskrit, which has consisting of 54 alphabets, and most of our Indian languages also having almost nearly, but except Tamil, it has got again only. They say more are there, but how you can count? They should take one pa, one ka like that. Anyhow, that is also considered as the ancient language, but I is there. I is there. Therefore, that's why our great Rishi poet Thiruvalluvar, in his first Tirukural, he mentions about this. அகர முதல் எழுத்தெல்லாம் ஆதிபகவன் முதற்றை உலகு. Okay? The first letter Akara, the first God, according to first God. That means A first, Bhagavan. That's why any general observation also, any person actually, when he opens the mouth, their accent may be different in different countries, but the first sound comes A only. But they may, you may change it because of your habit, but then modulations lot of will come, then ends with the makara that we discussed in the omkara time. Here the point is akaraha aksharam, undetectable. Now the point is, I said, it is always there. Means not the only letter, the sound. Sound is always there. It never dies. How come? Because the sound tanmatra, the presiding panchabhuta is the space, akasha. Akasha exists all the time. That means all the time means until this creation is there. Yes? And that akasha, and it is all pervading also. All pervading, ever existing. Akasha is the being, it is the presiding deity of the Shabda Tanmatra, Akasha. Shabda is always there. But why I am not able to listen? Because your instruments are not that much powerful to listen and grasp the sounds which are already there in the space. That sounds only are grasped and heard by our rishis in their deep contemplative mood. This is not a new thing. This what I am telling now, because if you see later on the science, the human mind invented the radio. What is radio? Somewhere some sounds are produced into the air and they travel. They are there in the wave form. But only thing, if anybody can catch them, to catch that, the human mind invented the transistor transmitter, and trans receivers also. Okay? That's why we used to call our small radios, those as transistors. That is released. So if there is a capacity to trap that sound, radio is getting that somewhere it is released. No wire connection and all that. In the same way, rishis are all the like transistors, and they are able to receive the sounds which are already there, which we cannot hear generally. Many animals, I told you, the what dog hears, that sound you cannot hear. Many animals, our capacity is less. Even this is also not dependable. It may become again, it will vary for person to person, but they are there. That's why it is called Aksharam. And not only that, this is called Anahata Shabda. When we talk about the Omkara, particularly, Anahata Shabda. That means uh, unaudible, okay, undestructible. Hatha, destruction. Ahata, anahata, which cannot be destroyed. That's why there is a constant sound is there. In meditation, some people will listen that kind of a. I am not able to listen. I am sitting next to him only, but that person says, "I heard the bells. I heard the this that." Okay? Possible because they are there already in a particular frequency of your mind mood. You are able to receive that. So anahata shabda, and that's why we used to sing in that song, no? Anahatabja samstite vishuddhi chakravasini शिवङ्करी सुधामयी समस्तसौख्यदायिनी. It is, of course, about the both Parameshwara and Parvati. Being today is the Shivaratri, Shiva, auspicious, Mangalam. Anahata Chakra. That's why they say this is the source of this sound. Anahata Abja means flower, Chakra. So Devi, who is in the form of the sound, you are residing in my center of the heart, and then slowly you will come near to my throat and express. That is your expression. If you, without you, I can't speak. Like that, anahata shabda. Another point, these vowels, okay, in our Sanskrit language, in all the other Indian languages, a, I, u, u, all these vowels, they are supporting the consonants. Okay, in one way or other form is vowels only. That's why Veeralithukal in Tamil. That means they give the life to all other consonants. The consonant cannot exist and function by itself. If you want to say consonant, k, k, halanta, k. But when you a is added to that, it becomes ka. Then still more you add the a, ka, it becomes. So every consonant is supported by the akshara, this particularly vowels, and in that akara, important. Therefore, if you there is a lot of science behind this. Okay, akshara vidya, shabda shastra. You must feel proud how our rishis are, our Sanatana Dharma gone so deep. Each letter of these 54 Sanskrit letters have got a presiding deity. When a person is given a Rudrakshamala, in that 54 beads, first he has to actually pray and do the puja to the Rudrakshamala before he is commencing the japa. Traditionally, traditionally. Then, so 54 devatas, because 54 letters. After saying all the prayers or whatever way, invoking all of them, then only he has to take the mala and do the japa. And in that, see another interesting thing. Rudraksha, generally for japa, famously Rudraksha mala. Rudra, Rudra, Aksha. Okay? You know what you mean? What it means? A to Sha. A to Sha is the 54 alphabets. The last is Sha. Sesha, Sesha, Shaha, Haka, Sha. A to Ksha, Rudra, Aksha. So Rudra word, okay, that meaning you keep it. But totally should take it. That's why worship 54 devatas should be invoked. That means each letter Shabda has got a presiding deity. There are so much research on those. That's why those, even it is a Bija mantra, not conveying any meaning. Okay, people will try to say this is the meaning, but for Bija mantras, we should not search for the meaning. For every antra, Bija mantras are there. Sri Vidya Bija mantras are there. Hram, Hrim, Hrum, Hraim, Hraum. What is the meaning of it? No, don't ask that. It has got correspondent inner link with some of your body faculties, energies. Every energy, every expression is considered as the one devata. Therefore, that devata is invoked by particular. That's why so many bija mantras, they are powerful. So this is all about the akaraha asmi aksharanam. Then second word, Bhagavan says, he is in the now language mood. So therefore he is going to the little bit out of the compounds. I am the Dvandva Samasa, dual compound. Compound means not the compound wall. Even if you say compound wall, why a compound is that which make a boundary and inside there are something, whatever may be boundary is there. That we have. So compound is a sentence which consisting of at least two words without prepositions. Little bit I will explain. Very interesting it is. Why Bhagavan chosen this Dvandva Samasa? That is the question. There, there should be something great because all great things only is choosing now. So out of this Samasikasya Dvandaha Ahamcha. Generally in Sanskrit there are six compounds. In Tamil, what you call, we don't know. Okay, I don't know. But in Telugu also samasas we say. Samasaha, the compound. Here Bahuvrihi samasa, Tatpurusha samasa, Dvigu samasa, Avyayi bhava samasa, Karmadharaya samasa, and Dvandva samasa. Main. But again, in this, there are so many variations are there. By these compounds, and that's why here, once if you know the language to read or write, you can yourself find out so many things. But in Tamil, if for example, I just read the now Tirukkural, that is agara or akara. If somebody teaches me only, what is correct? Ga correct. But when I saw the translation of that somewhere in English, he written KA only. That seems to be much better because akara, akara, but okay, you can say gara. So how I will know that? Unless I learn from somebody and remembers. Learn means what? This place, this word should be said as the ga or gha or kakha. Then for every word, you keep learn. You have to keep on learn. Okay, after you learn, because of this teaching changes and the place changes, time goes, then people will start use instead of ka, ga. Magesh, okay. Magesh, how it can become okay? What is the root of the Maha plus Isha, Mahesha? But they write G. They won't bother. So these problems are all there. In any other languages also may be there. In time they may come, or because of the people interpretation come. But once in Sanskrit, everything is pakka systemized. No one can make any mistake hereafter further. But if Tamil people are learning any of these Sanskrit, either Vishnu Sahasranam, even simple Guru Stotra, they won't catch even after Guru teaching because from childhood they learned that Aganda, Akhandaki, Aganda Mandala Garam, Garam. Wherever they want, they will put Garam. Since last 10 years I am teaching, if I ask you, I can find out from if you don't know the Sanskrit or if you are not, even though you know Sanskrit, but your dominance is of that old habit. Other class also I used to listen. Even I corrected, I told them here, remember at least. But still, they will just chant like that. So we are not criticizing anything about some Tamil or language, but see the uniqueness of this. Anyhow, let us come to our Dvandva Samasa. Now, if you to make you to understand the Dvandva Samasa greatness, I have to speak to you little bit more. For example, English example, turmeric powder. We use turmeric powder, manjal tool. This means the powder which is made up of turmeric. When you say turmeric powder, two words, it is a compound. But in between, the preposition you are not using, it is understood. The benefit of the compounds is in between of, for, in these prepositions will avoid, but we will understand by that context and the meaning. So, like that, turmeric powder. Then, same way I will tell tooth powder. For turmeric powder, you said the powder is made up of the turmeric. So tooth powder means the powder is made up of the tooth. Doubt will come now, but in Sanskrit, they never allow to get such a doubt. No, sir, we understood. By habit, you understood. See, turmeric powder, now tooth powder, pal podi. So, podi is made up out of pal. No, purple. Powder is made for brush, for teeth. So, that prepositions are like, still funny thing. Headache pill, headache pill. The pill which gives the headache or which takes away the headache, you don't know. But generally by habit, headache pill, it can give the headache also, it can take the out the headache also. Doubt, doubt will come now. So the pill is for to remove the headache. So like that you can see the problem in the languages. So Sanskrit is so scientific, unique. Anyhow, now I will use one other Sanskrit sentence to make you to understand. Svetambarau khadatah. Svetambarau khadatah. Sweta means white. Ambara means cloth. The white cloth two people are eating. The white cloth two people. Thou and the two. Why I am using two? I can say many because we are going to talk about the two, Dvandva, later. So for that it will help you. So Svetambaro Khatat. In this sentence, if you see the word Sveta, white can eat, white color eats? No. The cloth Ambara eats? No. So white also not eating, Ambara also is not eating, but somebody who is wearing the white cloth, they both were eating. That means what? This is called Bahuvrihi Samasam. What it means? Anya Padartha Pradhanaha Bahuvrihi. Anya Padartha. In this there is no, the eating verb is not applied to any of this white or the cloth. But it is Anya Padartha Pradhanaha Bahuvrihi. You understood? Simple? Now, we will see about the another Tatpurusha Samasa. Dasharatha Putrau Khadataha. Dasharatha Putrau Khadataha. The two children of the Dasharatha are eating. In this, also Dasharatha word is not, he is not eating. But Putraha are eating. Putraha eating. That means what? In this, one is given importance. In the top, Bahurihi, both are not given the importance at all. Somebody. But here, Putraha, only eating. Dasharatha, not eating. Therefore, what to say this? Uttara Padartha Pradhanaha Tatpurusha Samasaha. Uttara means what? The second word. Dasharatha Putra. Uttara. So, Uttara Padartha Pradhanaha Tatpurusha Samasaha. So, one is given importance. Now, come to the speciality of the Dvandva Samasa. In this, Rama Lakshmanau Khadataha. Rama also eating, Lakshmana also. Both are given importance equally. Therefore, Purva Uttara Padartha Pradhanaha Dvandva Samasaha. Bhagavan selected this. What is the reason? Both are given equal importance. Therefore, sarvam is the two are given equal, samanam. That means what? Why Lord chose all the pairs of opposites, dvandvas only we call, they are all equal. They are all equal. That's why dvandva means equal, samam. That's why Bhagavan, from the standpoint of Atma also, that's why you recognize your Atma, then all dvandvas you treat them as samam. Titikshasva Bharata. You just take them equally. Raga, Dvesha, both. Any pair of opposites, dvandvas, equal. They are equal. The whole world is nothing but the pairs of complementaries. So, from my standpoint of view, standpoint, that means as Atma, as a consciousness, as Lord said in the same Gita, Samas Sarveshu Bhuteshu Name Dveshosti Na Priyaha. In this world, nobody is friend to me, nobody is enemy to me. I am Samaha. Samatvam Yoga Uchyate. The Dvandva Samasa only shows the Samatvam. Therefore, Bhagavan selected this Dvandva Samasa. I hope any of you enjoyed. Okay. Now, next word. Ahameva Akshaya Akshaya Kalaha. I am only undestructible time. Very interesting again. When it came about the Yama and other Kalayatam, Kalam, there we'll discuss in a different way. Here, Ahameva Akshaya Kalaha. I am only the Kala which is indestructible, undestructible. How come? Time never dies. Time never gets tired. We never think about it. That means what? Which is beyond the time, what we are thinking is Atma. Atma never dies. That's why from that standpoint, Bhagavan says that I am the Atma, I am the Kalaha, therefore I never die. Then why you have to bring that word Kalaha? Atma is enough, no? Because it is there in your mind. Time is a concept of the mind. Time is a child born out of the mind. Okay? Therefore, Shankara writes in this place, Parameshwaraha kalasya api kalaha. In Brihadaranyaka also we discussed now kalasya kalaha. Kala kalan. For him, there is no time concept at all. Why for him? We see for us also, in sleep, there is no mind. Generally, what is happening, what time means in our opinion, we create a sequence between the one incident. You came now here 11 o'clock to the class and 12 o'clock you will go back. So therefore, from that coming event and going event, in between what is there you are telling, that is time. That means we make the sequences in between the events and considering that is the time. And we invented a clock and moving, following that, somebody invented. But that also only for Vyavahara purpose. In many other angles, if you take it, is meaningless, useless. How come? Now you go in a high-speed racket to the America. There is a different time. Where is the time now? And the person who is sleeping, no time for him. The person who is in coma, no time. After 3 months, he comes back. We remind him. So and so 2 months back, we brought it here, and we don't have any because mind is not there. So in sleep, no mind. Therefore, no events created. Therefore, no sequence is created. Therefore, no time. Therefore, can you say or do you say that I am not there? You are there. I am there, but mind is not there. Therefore, Chaitanyam, what is this creating the sequence means? Instead of remembering the undivided, unbroken Chaitanyam consciousness, this mind, culprit, it brought this time, and that time will threatens us, makes us to run. Person came, body came, and body died. That's why in Tamil it is good word, our Kalamaiter. Become one with the Kala. What do you mean by Kalamaiter? Because where the Kalam, which is undestructible, he merged in it. Otherwise, why you say Kalamiter? Kala is undestructible. It is always there. Therefore, Kala is without any tiredness, tirelessly, without disappearing, that is always there. Conscious is always there. How many bodies came, how many people came, how many people gone, but time gone. But we say time gone. Time is not going anywhere. Time cannot go anywhere. Being it is a all pervading, like another name to Chaitanyam is Kala, time. That's why in 11th chapter, later Bhagavan is going to say, Kalosmi loka kshayakrit pravruddhaha. In my presence as a Kala, everything appears, creates, appears and disappears. Therefore, this created the sequence of the events. That's why we slowly understand and come out of that time concept, because in Atma there is no time. Then naturally this birth and death and fear of birth and all this time poach, that time cannot go anywhere. Mind running, you are creating the events and you are calculating. Get out of it. Therefore, kalaha aham. Then next word aham dhata. I am the giver of the karma phala. Dhata. Generally, data means first da, third, the, data, the donor. But in Vishnu Sahasranama, that third data word is not used. In one place continuously, Anadinidhano dhata vidhata dhaturuttamaha. All are used the fourth one. Tata the dhata dhata vidhata dhaturuttamaha. Why so many times dhata? Anadhinidhanaha means birthless, therefore deathless. And Dhaturuttamaha, the great, powerful sustainer and supporter of the universe and the giver of the phala, karma phala to all the jivas. So here, Dhata, Aham, I am the distributor. What I distribute? Whatever you ordered, I am distributing. We go to the hotel and ordered for the something, phone dosha. Then the servant will bring. If you don't order, he won't bring. So same way, actually the dosha which is made up of the black gram and that all is not created by the server or not created by me. That means what? In this world, I came to exhaust my karma palas. This body Panchamahabhutas, black gram dosha. I am not prepared. I don't know. Even I don't know how to create the 5 rupees, 5 paisas are. How can I create Panchamahabhutas? And that ordered jiva, he also don't know. But what is happening here? Why this? All because of your ignorance only. But you did something. You believed that I did it. I want it. Therefore, it will come to you only. But if you reject it, you don't accept, you don't claim as a karta or bhokta, it won't come to you. Then why you came to the hotel? Just like to see the hotel. Bye bye. Tell them and go. Like that, in this hotel of in the world, we just came to see, enjoy. Nothing need not to order. No need to order punya, no need to order papa. Come out of that not papa, punya and all that. Therefore, aham dhata, he jagadhata, vishwavidhata. But there I used the soft da. He jagadhata, vishwavidhata. हे सुख शांति निकेतन वे जगदाश्रय जग परिपालन पूर्ण ब्रह्म सनातन हे. This anadi nidano dhata vidhata dhaturuttama, that is the in a song form. The last word in this shloka is Vishwato Mukhaha. In Gita 9th chapter, Bhagavan explained few vibhutis there also, but Arjuna is not satisfied, happy, so therefore he asked again. There what he said, Pita Mahasya Jagataha Mata Dhata Pita Mahaha. Okay, you say I am the father, I am the mother, I am the grandfather. Why in between Dhata? Karma Pala Dhata, giver of the Karma Pala. Otherwise, you yourself take care of your account, man. We will make it mess. Already we are in the mess. So, Lord very well knows that this fellow born out of ignorance, and he will never come and listen to my class. Okay, then for him very difficult. And I have to manage my own creation. Therefore, I will take care of that karma pala distribution and all that. I will do free courier service. That freely it will come. Prarabdha for us. Generally, human mind, the person thinks that I, what I am thinking, what I am What I'm doing, some people may know, but what I'm thinking, nobody knows. This is a wrong idea. One teacher called two students and gave two bananas. Go and eat as quickly as possible where nobody is seeing you. And both are very happy. One boy is very much happy. He thought himself very intelligent and he went, remembered, Guru said, whoever comes first. So he went to the bathroom and ate the banana and came quickly. After some time, the other boy child came, banana in the hand. Where you ate this boy? Eaten. I went into the bathroom. I finished and you said, come quickly. I came quickly. So give me the prize. The test is very easy exam. That fellow with sad face. Teacher asked, why you didn't eat, my dear? You said, where nobody sees. But I came to know that wherever I go, I am there. Highest wisdom. Wherever I go, I am there. I am seeing, I am eating. Okay. Other way, wherever I go, in that place, big devatas are there. Vayu devata is there. The light Surya devata is there. Or at least there is a Bali is there. Kosu is there in that room. They also got eyes. So difficult to find out where nobody is not seeing. Therefore, Bhagavan says, don't think like that. I have the CCTV cameras in all the directions. The next word, Vishwato Mukha. Vishwato Mukha. We keep only one or two here and there. In spite of that, the dacoits came and broke the doors and took away the things. Therefore, my dear, Vishwato Mukha. You cannot escape even from your thoughts. They were all noted, they were all seen. Your consciousness itself is seeing and knowing it. Therefore, be vigilant, be alert. You are not away from the Lord, you are always with the Shiva. In pitch darkness, you won't see any Namarupa. Yes? That's why if you want to be with the Lord to recognize Mahashivaratri, that Ratri is nothing to do here with the word, but means where Maharatri is actually, Ratri is a Gnana Sthiti. When you are in the Paramarthika Gnana Nishtha Sthiti, then you are one with you, who is nothing but the Shiva. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vasishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Hari Om Tat Sat